So what is it in AVP that helps learners?
So the AVP helps learners to identify the conflict in their lives, the sources of the conflict, and how to respond to the conflict in a better way, and also in their own lives and also to their fellow peoples, so that they can solve conflict or deal with conflict in a way that doesn't escalate the conflict.
Mm-hmm. So the pupils who will be members of the Pupils Advisory Forums will be exposed to AVP training, and but that's a very small number of individuals. How will that make a difference to the school more widely?
Yeah, so the idea is initially to just train the PAF of members, that is, and they are part of the RCL, the Representative Council of Learners, and they are a very influential body, and they give feedback to the schools and to the assembly and to the relevant authorities. But to answer your question is that they, in turn, we train them to train other people, so that more people can be reached, more students can be reached in that way.
Okay, and they can become knowledgeable and skilled enough that they can then impart some of that knowledge and skills to their fellow learners.
Yes, the idea is that we train them up to a facilitator level. We've got a basic level, an advanced level, and in the facilitator level. And in that way, they become facilitators of the project themselves, and so that they can be able to conduct workshops. And the idea is that we train the more senior learners to be facilitators, and they in turn train the junior learners. And when the junior learners become senior, then they in turn train other juniors. And in that way, it becomes sustainable, because the students, they have a limited life on school, 5 years, and they leave the system. But the senior learners training the junior learners at all the times means the program can become self-sustainable at school level.
So by senior learners, you mean age what, approximately?
Well, it's about age 17, 18,
and they're
training basically the pupils entering the schools, the high school system, and that's about 14 and 15 possibly. Yes. And when they're 18, then they just start, the other ones, when they become 17, 18, then they train the younger ones again.